Anime tropes that annoy me. From my experience watching anime, many tropes are overly used and tend to become too generic or shallow, taking away the essence of the character itself. These tropes obviously vary from anime to anime, but here are some that are repeated again and again. This is my top 5 anime tropes. Number 5. Parentless main character. Most animes have the main character either lose a parent early on the series or have already lost one before the series started. Sometimes they even lose both parents. Naruto lost his parents, Ichigo lost his mother, Goku has no parents, Isugu has an absent father, Eren lost his parents.
Not sad for them. Just be happy.
Well, Maxi, I guess it makes it easier for the main character to have more freedom in their actions, with little to no authority figure preventing them from going on adventures or risking their lives in dangerous activities. To save the world, of course.
I guess.
I don't know if they always kill the parent for character development or to add a trauma to the protagonist, but the thing is, I like it when it's well written, as I can really feel and create a bond with the character due to their unfortunate past. I feel like I cannot abandon them, which is probably what the mangaka wants me to do. To keep buying their mangas, watching their anime, so they can earn more money. It is, however, highly noticeable when it's not well executed, and that is where they lose me. So, for some of you that might be interested in writing, here is the recipe. Need a backstory to motivate your character? Absent parents. Want to create the strong plot that revolves around revenge? Absent parents. Need to justify your character personality? Absent parents.
Wait, did somebody say money?
Yes, Maxi, that's a good recipe to success in the manga and anime world. Of course, you will have to draw well for it to be popular long term.
Great! All I need now is just fingers!
Let me know how that works out. Anyway, on to number 4, over-explaining. Something we see very often is characters explaining their abilities to their enemies. It's literally the bread and butter for most shonen anime, and especially in series that have complex attacks that might be difficult to understand or explain. I understand that in order to make it easier for the viewer and not take for granted that they have read the manga beforehand, they kindly make the characters explain while doing the attack. They tell the enemy everything about the attack. The strength, the weaknesses, the kind of ability it is, everything. And despite this, the enemy still manages to lose.
What the fuck?
Maxi, I don't want to hear that language.
What?
No.
You. Okay. Continue.
Thank you. I mean, just imagine that happening in real life. Let's take an old legend as an example. One of the great warriors of all time, Achilles, was literally dipped in the river Styx in the underworld, making him immortal. Except for that damn heel, of course. In his battle against Hector of Troy, imagine telling him explicitly how invincible he is, that Hector doesn't stand a chance, as his mother dipped him in immortal waters. But that she, of course, had to hold him from his right heel. And now imagine Hector just keep hacking at his upper body. Number 3. Useless female character. It's a bit sad, but some mangakas really struggle with writing female characters that are not one-dimensional, that are not just driven by their affection towards their protagonist, or just there as a kind of object for fan service. There are 2 shonen girls that especially comes into my mind, both part of the main group, but doesn't contribute much to the team, even after training. Sakura trained with Tsunade, and she could have developed a lot from that 12-year-old self-centered girl, but she remained unable to look beyond herself, where there was so much room for character development. Then there is Orihime, who trained with Kisuke to be ready to invade the Soul Society. But we cannot really say she helped much in the Soul Society arc. I felt she will get more skilled, that her powers will increase more, or that she will actually have the will to fight back. But no, I'm not saying they need to make her as strong as the likes of Rukia or Yoruichi. After all, Orihime wasn't born a warrior, but she could still have developed from that naive and sometimes flat persona, whose main contribution remains being nothing more than Ichigo's main love interest.
Why make them so boring?
Maybe they do this so the main character can be that knight in shining armor and protect them. But I actually expect to see how, after all the training, they finally managed to wipe someone off heroically, but it's like they randomly forgot all the training. Luckily, this is getting better with time, where some good examples are Mikasa from Attack on Titan or the females portrayed in Jujutsukaisen.
Yay!
You like that, Maxi? Well, let's hope we continue to see this development in the future. Number 2. Main character cannot die or it keeps being revived. Although there are exceptions to this, it's very common to see a protagonist that cannot die. Goku always comes back to life, Ash dies and comes back to life, Natsu somehow survives and wins his battles despite the odds seeming impossible. Ichigo is brought back to life, despite it being obvious that he should have died on his battle against Ulquiorra.
So much death, and yet nothing happens. What?
Exactly. Thinking about it twice, I don't know how this can be extremely annoying, since the whole point of the protagonist is to be the hero of this story. Although it can be so satisfying to see a protagonist die in a meaningful way. For example, Eren on Attack on Titan or Kira from deathnote. It brings a more serious and realistic note to the series, and it gives the viewer the feeling that anything can happen, keeping you at the edge of the seat, waiting to be surprised or shocked with what is next. But how are you supposed to feel something for the characters if you know they will always come back? The death doesn't have a strength or significance to it. The same can be said when the main character simply cannot die, no matter how difficult they paint the battles they are in, or the gravity of the opponent. They always seem to pass that point where they should have died, but in the end they win. And it is always so obvious major plot armor saves them.
I hate plot armor. I hate it.
Me too, Maxi. Okay, on to the last trope on the list of today. Our number 1 pick. Unused side character. In the anime universe, there has been some notable side characters who stayed on my mind. Characters that has shown great potential, even to compete with the protagonist and steal the spotlight. First example that comes into my mind is the iconic battle Rock Lee vs Gaara. I truly wanted to see more about Lee on the series, that without all these special abilities like magic eyes or having a demon inside him or being a resurrection of a celestial being, he actually managed to be one of the best ninjas due to his exceptional hard work and persistence. Very inspiring. But no, he as well as other side characters that had tons of potential have unfortunately ended up getting thrown to the side and never used again, because I guess they have to give the main character their time to shine before everyone else.
More Rock Lee.
Yeah, that would have been refreshing. That's it for today's video. See you all in the
Wait.
What, Maxine?
Can I say it?
Sure.
Yay. Okay. See y'all in the next one. Leave your thoughts in the comments. Bye bye, everybody.